Alright guys, welcome back. It is the Uncharted 4 release game review. So I got this thing at midnight last night, have been playing the single player campaign for most of the night. Just to give you a quick heads up, when you get this game for the first time, there's a 5 gig download before you can play the multiplayer. So depending on your speed of internet, it may take a little longer before you can actually play that, but that does not stop you from playing the single player campaign, which I highly recommend you do first anyway. So that all said, we get to meet some new characters as you would expect in this one, which includes Sam. So as we will learn, Sam is Nate's older brother, and they do a tremendous backstory introducing that character and also explaining the history between the two boys, as well as the orphanage that we know that Nate grew up in.
You know, I have my doubts about you too.
As always, Naughty Dog knows how to deliver great acting, great writing. It is across the board just really impressive to watch as these new evolutions in the gaming industry come out from Naughty Dog now that we're on the PS4 and they've had a chance to put together their first real product for the PS4 that's not a remastered remake of something that's already been done. Truly, truly incredible. Personally, for me, having the voice acting for Sam done by Troy Baker, who of course was Joel in The Last of Us, just made it extra cool for me, being a big Last of Us fan, and also makes me wonder if that's not a tip to let us know that real soon we'll be hearing about Last of Us 2. I think a lot of us feel that that is definitely a game that's already in the works and they've just been keeping it under wraps, but I'll feel much better when I actually hear Naughty Dog come forward and say it's the truth.
Thank you.
So this game basically gives you everything you would expect to happen in a Nathan Drake action game: running, jumping, scaling, using different variations of swing methods, and all the drama and exciting and white knuckle tension that you can possibly handle. Great cinematics as always, but when you look at the rendering of these facial expressions and all the detail, really a step forward from anything we've seen before. And then that comes down to the multiplayer game as well. Of course, there's that feature. So again, if you're familiar with The Last of Us, it's very similar in many ways in that you have your many different loadouts depending on what skill set you want to portray, and you can customize your own. Here's the cool thing. The characters, if you did the beta, you have the villains and you have the heroes. Well, once you get this game, you can literally get any hero that's been in any of the stories, even if they're not in this one, and the same for the villains. So anyone who's been special to you throughout these 4 different storylines, it will be available. Some of them have to be downloaded and or purchased, but they're there if you want them. A lot of teamwork involved in this thing, but it is high energy. So if you're into run and gun type of shooter games, then this is definitely for you. Now, I'll be honest with you, not my style. I like Last of Us. I am not a Call of Duty fan, and this reminds me a little too much of Star Wars Battlefront and Call of Duty with a lot of running and gunning. Not a lot of team exercise, even though it's 4-on-4. You have a lot of hokey special bonuses as well, but again, that ties into the storyline. You can have totem poles that spit all kinds of mystical fires and things like that as weapons, as well as the traditional things like grenades. So, look, it's all about different tastes, whatever you're into. I'm not saying I won't play the multiplayer, but I'm not going to get as addicted into the multiplayer here as I have been with The Last of Us.
I'm coming.
So overall, listen, great story for the single-player campaign, phenomenal cinematography, writing, directing, acting, all of it, top-notch. I have not seen anything for PS4 that's better. So I'm going to say that I would highly recommend you get this game if you haven't already. You can't go wrong with this. Season Pass, from what I've been told, is going to have a lot of extras, which includes a 4-on-4 multiplayer story mode. So I don't have a lot of details on that. I haven't really checked up on it, but I can tell you right now, that alone sounds awesome as all hell, and I'm looking forward to that happening. And when it does, I'll have a review here for you as well on that. But in the meantime, Here's the opening credits from the game, which, by the way, almost an hour into gameplay before the opening credits roll, which I thought was kind of cool in its own right, too. After an hour, you realize we're just beginning. Alright, guys, hope you enjoyed the review. If you do, click the like button below. Also, subscribe. There's going to be I'm going to be playing the entire story mode and recording it here to YouTube live. So if you haven't already started to watch some of the episodes that are up, go ahead and do that if you would, and then I will finish it up as I do, and again, live broadcasts all night long. Y'all take care now, and I will catch you next time. Until then, peace.